MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. So the Bronx Bombers are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Jay Happ, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So stepping in, Jose Peraza. He will lead this one off today.
The second baseman, Jose Peraza.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Urshela is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting third.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
Here's J.D. Martinez. A ball and no strikes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Red Sox nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Sale gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Tyler Wade.
And the pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First pitch on its way. Pulled a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. He's set. Here it comes. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Ranging back is Pilar. To the track, to the wall. Gone into Monument Park. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. Number 23 for him thus far as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, Don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's out.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we'll see a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
3 runs already home here. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 3-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Devo, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. He's set. The 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
The Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Marcus Walden comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Walden.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up, 5-0 New York. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Judge will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out, number 1.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers. In past meetings with J-Happ, he's got 5 base hits in 23 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Devers, 23 years old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now at the plate, Tyler Wade. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
To the plate now, Gio Urshela. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Walden Playing here in his age 31 season, he was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hit to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. From the stretch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Batting it, the designated hitter, Michael.
So here's Michael Chavis now. Yes, he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 258 the average to begin play. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Chavis leads off second with nobody out. Towards second. And that's in there. Base hit.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. He gets you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
And here's Jose Peraza as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is lifted out to left. Stanton on the run. He's there and records the first down.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
One gone here in the Boston third, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one. Runners are at first and second with one away. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Stanton coming on. And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And the run will score from second here to make this a 5-2 ball game.
Now batting, the left fielder, Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Still only one out in the inning. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Has a look, now the pitch. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop,
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Looking to minimize the damage here. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Still 1-2. Voit is over to take a look.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back. Off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Well, this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 5 and the Red Sox 2. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
leading off.
Here's Big Aaron Judge as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. In his career, Judge is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league.
Nope.
There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they open it up to 6-2 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Drilled on the ground to short. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second base hit of the afternoon as he tacks on to his total, currently third best on the Yankee ball club. Stepping in now, Torres. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the stretch. Sharp ground ball to third. Sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And now this is bobbled in left.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. 1 out.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First offering on its way. From the stretch. First and second now, 1 man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And another foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Heading out towards shallow right. Chasing after it is Verdugo, but he won't get there. It falls in. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Next to the Yankees, the shortstop, Tyler Wade.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Down the first baseline. And Moreland will take this one to the bag himself, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 3 innings complete. The Yankees are out in front, 7-2. Leading off the inning, Rafael Devers. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Rafael Devers.
First pitch on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it, 1 down. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Into the box, Kevin Pillar. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line scorer. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Digging in now, Gio Urshela.
For the Yankees, the third baseman, number 29.
First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately. It all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Line towards center field. Pilar is there. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He went deep last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Line toward the alley in left center. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league leg up.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day. But boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Now at the plate, Michael Chavis. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away.
Now back, second baseman, Jose Peraza.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Bullet back up the middle. Oh no, he can't hold on to it.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
In now, Alex Verdugo. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Striding forward now is the DH, Torres. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
The 2-0. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. And there's one down now.
Now back, first baseman, Luke Boyd.
Stepping in, Luke Boyd. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Here comes another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. This is pulled into right. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on top 7-2. New inning set to get underway. Ready for another chance. J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. A ball and 2 strikes now. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch is popped up. Urshela is there, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1, 2, 3. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Ryan Brazier enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
Bottom of the inning now. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up.
Gary Sanchez.
First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Gloved by Bogaerts. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Tyler Wade.
Digging in to try it again, Tyler Wade. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Now batting, number 29.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now batting, DJ LeMahieu. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as this is now a 7-run ball game. He'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 9 and the Red Sox 2. All set for the start of the inning. Standing in, Kevin Pillar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael Chavis.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Chavis. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of the spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Heath Hembry enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 37, Heath Hembry.
Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Giancarlo.
First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that's down.
The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Bogarts has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now back, the designated hitter, Torres.
Stepping up to the plate, Torres. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. In time.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Boyd.
At the plate, Luke Voigt has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. We'll see the left-handed bat of Mitch Moreland lead things off when we return. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Yankees 9 and the Red Sox 2. Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
At the plate now, Jose Peraza, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Running hard, he's digging for second, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, Alex Verdugo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That's popped up. Stanton coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And not in time as the run scores.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Roll. One of the things I think in base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Zach Britton gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
In now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. Fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Hicks. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it, you're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
So now to the plate, Rafael Devers. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the pitch. Britton is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Fouled off. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Yankees 9 and the Red Sox 3. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Tyler Wayne.
The shortstop, Tyler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Tyler Wade becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. To the plate now, Gio Urshela, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Here's the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. DJ LeMahieu will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First offering on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Swing and a ground ball to third. The second for 1 on to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Chad Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
Christian Vasquez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now back, designated hitter, Michael Chavis.
Stepping into the box, Michael Chavis. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 the count. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
A ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, Mitch Moreland. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Jay Happ would be in line for the victory should the score hold. Two out, nobody on. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We can say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
9-3, the final tally here in this one. New York get their 20th home win this year. Jay Happ earned his 5th win of the year. Chris Sale couldn't get out of the 1st in this one as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score.